Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host Tomas Salas, and in this video we are reviewing the brand new Fisher Blades McNasty PK. So let's cut into it. This is a full tang fixed blade designed to be a defensive daily carry tool. In this video, we're going to cover the pros and the cons to help you make the most informed decision and find out if this blade is right for you. This sports an overall length of 7.6 inches, making it compact and easily concealable. Immediately, you'll notice that beautiful double-edge dagger ground at 25 degrees, and I like that they're shipping these out with both edges pre-sharpened. As I've heard it quoted to me before, carrying a double-edged blade increases your personal protection capabilities because you can cut at both angles. It's almost like carrying a firearm with only half the magazine loaded. That would be like having a single edge blade. So the double edge gives you twice the amount of slashing and stabbing capability. It also gives you a more refined tip, better for those intimate moments. Some additional advantages of a double-edged blade is that you can have one edge designated for primary cutting tasks such as rope and cardboards, leaving that other edge completely sterile. So for those emergency cuts like first aid, or when it really comes down to using it against organic medium, you're guaranteed to have a blade and edge that's gonna cut. Specifically, the McNasty PK comes in with a blade length of 3.4 inches, comprised of Nitro V blade steel that is tempered to 60 to 62 Rockwell hardness. I'm also a big fan of the armor Cerakote finish that they went with. This one in particular is black and anti-reflective. I also highly recommend you guys sign up for the Fisher Blades email list. You'll get early notification and access for when these blades drop, in addition to learning about specific unicorn models that are ultra rare, highly collectible, but also a variety of different colors if you want something more unique. Something I enjoy is that the Fisher Blades have done a great job on the geometry of the tip. It can be a fine line between balancing the tip strength and durability while also not making it too brittle for those repeat thrusting activities. I think they did a great job on that tip geometry. We'll get a close-up on this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This still allows for rapid thrusting, but I have no fear about snapping or breaking the tip, so it gives me that extra durability and confidence. As we work our way down, you'll notice the lack of a sharpening choil, and on a knife like this, I think that's a big bonus. A sharpening choil is typically a notch cut out, so as you sharpen it, it'll wear down into the steel. Personally, on defensive daily carry tools, I don't like that, and I'm glad that this does not have it, meaning that it's less likely to get snagged or caught up on any sinew, bone, tissue, cloth, or anything that you might be cutting. It makes easy extraction and insertion, and it's arguably more effective. You'll notice on the blade that there are predominant markings listing the name and also the batch number. In this one, we got 006 of 150. And again, these are small batch USA made fixed blades. So if it does catch your eye, jump on it quick because they will sell out very fast. And on the flip side, you'll notice the Fisher Blades logo etched into the blade. And as we transition down, that leads us to the guards. I'm really happy to see that this does have guards on this blade. As we take a really close look, there's also some additional jimping and serrations kind of cut into there. Nothing too abrasive, but it certainly gives you enhanced traction for your grip. And on a personal note, I love the red liners that they put in here. Not only do I feel like symbolic in nature, but it also just adds that little pop of color, and it just looks cool. The handle scales on either side of those liners are ballistic fiberglass epoxy resin, also known as G10, and it provides great traction without being ultra abrasive, so you can still conceal this and wear it close to your skin. There's also a diamond notch etched into the handles, which I believe offers two added value points. One, it's a great section for your thumb for easy alignment, so you know where you're going to be thrusting into. You just simply slide the point of your finger into the target and it's going to go there. The other reason is that it locks into the sheath, which it comes with a Kydex sheath. We'll talk on here more in a moment. And these diamond grooves are on both sides, so you can put that into the sheath both ways. Keeping the handle together, we have two screws, and this has a slight swell, allowing it to really fill the hand. I have large style hands with the large palm, smaller fingers, and I'm easily able to get a very comfortable grip around this blade. If you have super large hands and really big mitts, you might find that the guards will be a little bit tight. However, it's also going to still provide a really secure grip. As we work our way down to the pommel, you'll notice that there are some additional jimping areas. I love that they included this, making it quick to extract and stay secure in your hands in any wet or sweaty environment. The angle on the swell is also beautifully done. It's comfortable in a variety of grips. No matter how you hold it, left or right-handed, it doesn't matter. It just melts into your hand and it wants to stay there. I'm also a big fan of the way that they did this swell because it allows you to conceal this knife in a very comfortable and natural looking position. So you can have this pre-deployed before something pops off, having it in a neutral concealed position gives you that advantage, and it's ready to go in a moment's notice. And that would not be possible with other knives. This one is very concealable and comfortable, so you can have it here in a neutral concealed position for quite some time. And I really like this because you can even have it pre-deployed, talking with your hands, maybe making like a facial move, but in a moment's blink of an eye, it's already out and ready to go. And that's really a true testament to the handle design and geometry, making it comfortable in those concealed grips, but still allowing for secure traction when you really need it. As you guys know, weight and balance is a big thing that we focus on here at the channel. This has a weight of 4 ounces, 5 with the sheath, but the balance point is right below this first screw, allowing for a very lively blade because it is handle heavy. So it makes it very maneuverable and nimble. And if you know what you're doing, this thing is going to be very deceptive in nature because you can set up some really nasty fakes, and it's extremely fast. It really does feel like it's just floating in your hand, and it has fast target alignment because of the design of the handle, allowing for accurate strikes, thrusts, and extractions because of the way that they swell the pummel. The sheath that this comes with is a Kydex sheath, allowing you to insert the blade both ways. It is ambi. It also has a discreet carry concept clip. If you're not familiar with them, it's like a spring tension clip with a extra bite, kind of like a tooth or barb, if you will, allowing it to hook into your pocket. I do recommend practicing this just a little bit because sometimes it can really get caught in there. So I like to press down as I'm opening that lip, and it'll pull right out. These clips are fantastic. You can carry them in all sorts of jeans, pants, workwear, dress wear, board shorts. It doesn't matter. If there's cloth, it's gonna stay there. The sheath retention is outstanding. You guys can hear it here. Locks right in. Virtually no sound whatsoever, just a slight bit of noise from the discreet carry concept clip. I can get about a 2.5 finger grip, allowing me to really feel comfortable and secure deploying this, even from a highly deep carry concealed position. There's eyelets or rivets all the way down the sheath that follows us to a opening. So it has a drainage hole if this ever gets wet or you're in an aquatic environment. Now you guys know we give you the pros and the cons, which I call considerations. Something to consider with the sheath is that it does have a larger gap towards the top without any eyelets. Now I did talk to Chaz Fisher about this, and he said he did send me a prototype sheath so we could get early access and show you guys this. But something that I found you would definitely want to consider is making sure this goes in vertically, because it can come out on the edges of the sheath if you're not careful. Of course, we're always careful while reinserting, but just keep in mind, hopefully in the future, I would love to see an updated sheath with everything surrounded and a flat back for easy and fast insertion. I don't want to be going to put this back into the pocket and have it pop out the side. I also really appreciate that the Fisher brothers are so open to that feedback. But as it sits right now, I really don't have any issue with the sheath. I have personally not experienced that issue while carrying and deploying this. It's just something that could happen, I guess, if you will. But other than that, it goes right in and it stays in, which is extremely important. And also keep in mind, this is a prototype sheath that they just developed. The new ones that they're going to be shipping out with will be much tighter and more secure, and that's always appreciated. Something I really enjoy is how concealable this blade is. Again, it rides real deep, so you can carry it in your front pocket, your back pocket, hip carry, literally anywhere, even in a boot, because this is considered like a boot knife, and I love how comfortable and discreet this is. Overall though, I do like how streamlined the sheath is. I love the discreet carry concept, the retention and the drainage hole, and also the ride height that they selected, making it very comfortable to conceal. The double edge is very effective in close quarters for those ripping, stabbing, and back cuts, making it effective in economy of motion, specifically if you're familiar with any Pakal work like Libre, and also any straight edge forward grip. This thing is just gonna rip and slash no matter how you move it. That being said, for any of those areas that may be restricted, I would love to see a version of this that is single edge, or maybe just really close to being a double edge, but just needing a sharpening. That way more people may be able to purchase this and carry it. If you are looking for a compact, sturdy, reliable defensive daily carry tool that is single edge, I would highly suggest you check out the Fisher Blades Beckwith Covert, which was their first original Tonto design. As you can see here, how it compares to the McNasty PK. So this gives you a great option with tons of slashing and stabbing capabilities as well, but in a single edge format. We also have the big brother here, the Beckwith FS, and here you can see all three models together. this is the current lineup from Fisher Blades. I love the direction that they're going with, and I'm excited to see what else they have coming down the pipeline. This was originally showcased to us at the Atlanta Blade Show, and I really enjoyed the way that it felt. I was super excited to test it out and carry it. So far, I've really enjoyed it as a backup utility tool, or even a primary. Maybe you can't go in with your firearm. This would make an excellent boot knife backup, fixed blade, ready to do some work. And lastly, this has that secondary cool factor because McNasty was named after James McNasty, a paratrooper from World War II who jumped in behind enemy lines even on D-Day. A total badass. I'm here in a studio filming YouTube videos talking about knives. This guy's an American legend, so I love that it pays tribute to that. I can't help but feel that part of his soul is here, helping lead your way. That is, of course, if you're daring enough to carry one. These are made in the USA with USA materials, and I'm excited about that. These come in with a price tag of $349. I'll go ahead and drop a link down below if you guys enjoyed what you saw here and you're interested in learning more. Keep in mind, these are made in small batches, as you can see, 150. They are gonna go fast, so if you're thinking about it, I would highly suggest you get one sooner rather than later. With that being said, I'd love to thank the Fisher Blades brothers for sending one of these in for testing and review early so we could share our feedback with you guys and give you that information to make the most educated decision. If you guys missed it, we had a giveaway for one of these on the Tactical Tavern Instagram with the Fisher Blades Instagram. I'll have links down below because we will be doing more on the Tactical Tavern, so make sure you check out their other social medias as well. Comment down below what other gear would you love to see tested and reviewed here on the channel. And if you found this video valuable or entertaining, please make sure to drop a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe so you won't miss future videos helping you save money and upgrade your everyday carry. With all that said, my name is Tomas Salas. Thank you for watching the Tactical Tavern. I'm excited to see you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.